Hello everyone, and welcome to my AutoIt tutorial. I'm going to be showing you some of the basics of making a video. So, here we go, I guess. Let's see, what are one of the most basic things to do? How about a message box? In case you want to see that, MSGBOX, and it gives you a list of commands from the list down here. And I just press enter just to certify that I wrote it right. As you can see, I didn't have a capital B. I think it would still work, but this just cleans it up for you. So, anyway, then we do a bracket, as that's to point out whatever we need done with the command. That just states, this just states the name of the command, then this states the information that the command needs. And our flag is going to be 0. The flag is essentially what options you're given when the message box pops up. When I do 0, it is just okay. When I do 1, it's okay and cancel. I don't really remember what the other ones are at the moment, but yeah, that's about it. And then the next thing we go to is title, which we do commas between everything, as it shows here. That points out what the difference is between things. Whenever there's quotations, you always need to use quotations before you do anything, and then we're going to have our message box pop up. It's going to say hello in the title, and then in the text it's going to say please click OK. And then these other ones are optional ones, as they have square brackets around them, so you could have a timeout and I don't remember what that one was, but the timeout would essentially make it so that after a certain period of time the message box would just go away on its own, which I'm not going to have as the case. It's just going to sit there until you choose OK. So then, if we run our script here, first thing we have to do is we always have to save it. So just save it as whatever you'd like to have it as. And I just did. And then we go to Tools, Go, or we can press F5. I'm just going to press F5. And then it runs the script. Or it should run the script. And we got a message box sitting behind this guy. Hello, please click OK. And then you click OK and nothing really happens. But, so yeah, that's the basic of a message box. Another thing we can do is, we can make clicking and stuff like that. So instead of my mouse doing things, we can just get the cursor to move around on its own. So we can do mouse move, take that one, and then we get X and Y, and the speed is optional. So whatever we want the mouse to move to, it's measured in pixels. So I use a different script that I wrote already. And it's this guy. So essentially what you do is you run the script, and then it gives you a message box pointing out exactly where the mouse is. So that's the coordinates of where the mouse is right now. And then I click OK. So then, as you can see, that was like 200 and 300 or something like that. So essentially it measures from the top corner of the screen all the way down to the bottom corner. The top corner is 1 by 1, and the bottom corner is whatever the coordinates are of your screen. So let's say I wanted to highlight the recycle bin. No. Let's open our new text document over here using the mouse. So then we'd find the coordinates of that text document right there. And that's our coordinates, 37 by 325, so 37x by 325y. So then we enter that in as our coordinates, 37x by 325y. Okay, so then after we do our message box and we close it, then it'll move to the next command, and it'll move the mouse over to there. Now, what we want to do to make it so these commands don't get all jumbled up is we want a delay between them. And our delay is sleep. So then we enter that, and then we type in the delay. The delay is in milliseconds. So, say I wanted 2 seconds, I'd actually have to do 2,000, and it would do 2 seconds delay. Now, I'm going to do it a little more complicated here, just to make it so we can get multiple things in one step. So, we're going to make a variable, and that's our variable. So, instead of writing out 2,000 for, say I wanted to have just a sleep between each step that I do, instead of writing out 2,000 for each of them, I just write out a variable, and then I can control the variable to be whatever I want for all of them at all times. So then, no matter what, wherever this variable ends up, the variable has to equal 2,000. The reason I'm doing _1, you can just do $var, is because then you can write multiples of it. You can do just like that and make a third one. What am I doing here? $var _3. So then you can make a bunch of different variables and just type in whatever you wanted them to be. Say I wanted to put it in this message box. By the way, $var _2. So then, essentially, what this message box says is whatever this is here is equal to that. So then we could say this is a variable. And then essentially this message box should say this is a variable. By the way, this is a variable. Instead of $var _2. And then I could control that to say whatever I wanted to just from here instead of writing it in there. Because then I could have multiples of these message boxes pop up all over the place, and it'd be really easy to just access one of these instead of do it on each one of the individual parts there. So anyway, I'm just going to have it at 2 of them. So we have our variable is 2,000. That means this sleep is going to be for 2 seconds, and then it's going to move the mouse. And then we are going to do a mouse click, and we click the left mouse button as it says do a button, and we do our comma. I was kind of confused as to why it wasn't working, so I just entered those coordinates in the X and Y here, except I'm not really sure why you actually have to do that. Can I do it like this? No, I can't. Never mind. I tried doing that kind of thing just so that I could get over to the clicks, but for some reason that didn't work. So I actually had to write in the coordinates here, so I'm just going to rewrite those. 325. I'll probably figure out why I had to do that later, but for now, and then we're going to have 2 clicks, as it's going to be a double click instead of just 1 click, so that we actually open up the text document when we get to it. And then we're going to have another sleep for the same amount of time as the other one, so $var_1, just so that we don't have to write 2000 in every single one of these. By the way, it doesn't matter if you have a space after the command towards your other information, like you can have it a space or not a space, but I don't know. They just kind of end up different all the time when I'm writing these out. But so anyway, then we'd have another sleep, and I think I want to make that 3 seconds instead of 2. So then it'd open up the text document, and I think due to the lag that I'm having here, it's going to take a little bit of time to actually open up the text document in this. So I might have to change that up a little bit. Oh, that's what I did wrong there. That's why it was all funny colored at the bracket there. Make sure you have your quotations. They're very important. Otherwise it'll pop up with an error telling you you did something wrong, and it can't read whatever the hell you wrote there. But anyway, we have our sleep. The text document opens up. Then we delay for a moment. I guess we'll have to figure out where the text document's going to open up, because then I could essentially make it so, you know, I'm not too sure about this. I think you can make it write things, although I'm not too sure. I think you can make it, like, write out a full sentence, but I'm not sure if you can make it do step by step, like actual do, like each key at a time kind of thing. I think it just plonks it down all at once. I'll have to figure out how to do that. So anyway, we would have it pop up and we'd do something there. Let's see, what else can we do? I think we can do tones. No. Sound play, was it? Oh, no, that's playing an actual file. We don't want to do that. I guess we could do that, but... yeah, sure, let's try it. Do it from the very beginning of our script here. Let's just find a music file here. Let's go with... sure, let's go with this one. Okay, let's just go with that. So then, to find the exact name of this, which is essentially including the location, so then we take that, and then we have to add the name to it as well. So hold on a moment. We go sound play. File name is that, and another backslash and the name of it. And you have to have the file extension for whatever you do in this, otherwise it just doesn't count it as the right thing. So then we have sound play there, and I guess we'll just put a bracket at the end of that. Oh, did it have, yeah, it had quotations. There we go. So then, at the beginning of this, it's going to start playing this song. I think that'll be kind of neat. I've never actually done this before, so hopefully it'll be relatively decent. I hope it isn't too loud. Just be aware that it may be pretty loud, so. No. Hold on, I'm gonna fix that. That didn't work. Well, that's not working at all, is it? Get rid of this sound play. Oh crap, the script's still running. Hate it when I forget about that. Okay, now that's done. Okay. Okay, get rid of the sound play. Now, how do I make that message box work better? You have to do like the and thing. I don't even know how to write out and. I did it earlier, so let's just grab that one. You have to do it like that? Oh no, you can't have quotations there. Maybe that'll work. I'm not too sure. Nope. Nope. I'm not sure how to make that work there. So we're just gonna leave it for now. Let's see, what was that other thing? There was like a creation of tones thing that you could do before. Beep, that was it. And then you'd choose the frequency and the duration of. So, say I wanted 150, I think it's hertz in this, so that kind of hurts. And the duration, let's say 1 second. I think that'll work. Try it out. Oh crap. There we go. Clicked OK, and it moves over there. And then it clicks on that, and then it plays a tone. Nice. I'm not really sure if you guys could hear that or if it was just insanely loud on you. Sorry about that, if it was. I'm not really sure how that would actually play back in a video, because I think it's created with the special emergency tone stuff that they do in the that they actually do in the I forgot entirely what I was going to say there. They have like a thing for emergency tones that they play out of the oh, I don't remember, but essentially it plays it not through your speakers, it plays it just out of the computer. That guy right down there. You really can't remember what it's called. But anyway, yeah, that was the beep. What else can we do? Just in case that was really loud, we're not going to play it again. So, message box, flag, we're going to go... See, when you change the flag, you can make it so that it has different options for you to choose. When I do one, it's OK and cancel. And now the neat thing with that is you can actually do different things depending on what the person clicks, either OK or cancel. So then you can actually choose what you want to do with that. I don't really remember how, but let's see, a text, click OK. Trying to do a capital there. For to continue, click cancel, to stop. There we go. And then we'd have to write out what actually happens from there. I don't really remember the things for that, so let me just quickly... Okay, so when you